Hi guys, and in today's video, we're just gonna take a look at the NAS 100. Is there still a possibility that Nasdaq will hit 13,800? And on this video, we will break it down, guys. If you're new to the channel, don't forget to hit that subscribe button. I go by the name King GK, and I am the founder of Newtonfx Academy. So with no further ado, guys, let's jump into this video. So what we can see on the 4-hour time frame, guys, is that we can see in the overall condition that price is basically showing us the lack of momentum to continue to the upside, right? We can see price is basically in this descending corrective formation, right? Price is basically in this formation, and it's showing us that it's trying to lose momentum to break to the upside, right? So now we must ask ourselves, okay, but when will be the right time to execute this trading? When will we have guaranteed buys that will run for the long run? So what I love to do now, guys, is to scale into our 1 hour time frame, just to show you guys that there is still possible selling pressure into this market, right? So yesterday, what you guys could have seen is that price did what we discover and talk about in our previous videos. That price will come into this 14,500 reason. As you guys can see, we did have an order block right here, and I did told you guys, don't sell when the price comes to the downside yet, because right, we have this area of support, and there's going to be a high probability that price will reverse back, and price did that. And one thing that I did tell you guys, that price will come and take some form of liquidity, and we can see that we have this liquidity sweep right there. And then I did told you guys, then once you price see that price did take liquidity, we must wait for that momentum push candle, and there we did have this momentum push candle, right? But guys, I did break it down in the previous videos. You guys can just check out my other videos on NAS 100, and you guys will see I did basically discuss it. But on today's video, guys, is that the question is, when will we know the trend is basically changing directions, guys? So what you guys have to keep in consideration is that price did break out of this previous neckline, right? This is our neckline right now, because right, price did create this double top, right? Price did create the double top, guys, and you guys know by now is that once we see price break out of a double top, right, we must wait for price to retrace back for that retest, and then continuous move to the downside, right? That is basically the theory uh of a breakout of a double top and all of that in double bottom, guys. So this is basically what I'm waiting for. But this morning, guys, you can check out in my free Telegram group, I did send out a buy signal for my group. Reasoning for that is I basically like to scalp on my 15-minute time frame, right? What did I see on my 15-minute time frame is that price basically starting to move in a descending in a descending corrective formation, as you guys can see right there. Price basically starting to move in a descending corrective formation. I see momentum, right? I did see momentum right there, right? In my our stops was just under here. We are still in this trade. I know a lot of my students are still in this trade, because why, we will target this area right now, because right, this area is where we will see if price will continue to the upside, or will price continue his move to the downside. Just as I was just explaining to you guys, is that we are expecting price to reverse from this area, right? To come to the downside and come and test this areas here at 13,800. I keep repeating myself, is that this is going to be a significant area for NAS 100. So that is why I told you guys, be patient with this market. You guys could have taken discounted trends right here as well, but it's very risky, because right, price can easily decide to reverse and run to the downside. But I love to take risks, guys, so that's why I did call this straight into my free group. Actually, you can check it out in the link below. So this is the area that we're targeting, because right at this area is also our neckline. We're expecting price to reverse, but what will we wait for, right? So if price starting to run to the upside right now, right? Will we just take sales once we arrive in this area? No, right? The same thing, what we will apply is the same as how we was approaching this area, right? The same as I told you guys, right? The moment when price starting to break out, I did told you guys, don't take the moment when price starting to sell off. No, we always gonna wait for that double touch, right? That creating that confirmation for us. That price will most likely continue his way to the downside right now. So here we will most likely wait for the same example for price to come to the upside, because right, this is going to be an area of support where price can tap into and then continue to the upside. So now we wait for that liquidity grab, and then we can take a selling positions once we saw we have a a strong momentum bearish candle that can shift this price to the downside, guys. So that will probably happen in next week, because why, you know, it's Friday, the market is really slow. So the second conclusion that we have is to wait for price to break structure for long-term buys, right? So if you guys say, okay, the move is going to continue to the upside right now, when will you basically take long-term buys? The best long-term buys will be above this area right here, right? The reason why I say is that this is the area that where this is the area that basically selling off, right? You can see we have this impulsive move. This was our area. If price break above this area, then we will look for buys. And this was the area where price was trading under, as you guys can see. The moment when price approaching this area, the price was selling off. So now we have the second area where price is basically showing us that if price break above this highs right there and giving us an impulse, come for the last kiss and then continue to the upside, guys, then that will giving us that indication that our 4 hour descending corrective formation is basically in play now, right? As you guys can see, price is basically prepare himself to break out, right, and to take this move to the upside, guys. So this is going to be the last video for this week, guys. So I hope you guys enjoy my videos, and if you didn't watch my previous videos, guys, you guys can just go back and check that out, as you guys will see that everything that we discovered during that previous videos, you guys will see everything just adding up, because I drop a lot of nuggets in the previous videos, guys. So if you follow up with these videos, guys, you guys will be amazed how everything that I'm talking about is happening into the markets, guys. So call me the King GK. It's your boy King GK at Newtonfx, and I'm out. Peace out.